And good morning, it's my Jeep, and it's Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. That's Wednesday morning, and today, continuing working on my Jeep. And before I go on to anything else, I'm going to, I've got some new bushings for the upper control arms, and the bushings are in this bracket right here. So I'm going to try to remove those. Well, I'm going to remove this one, and then when I get on the other side, after this side's completed, I'll try to remove that one. But I'm going to attempt it with my my tool that I got to remove the ball joints with. And if that doesn't work, I do have a small air hammer. I'll try to get it out with that, and we'll see how it goes. But there's the upper control arm. It's ready to go back on. The lower control arm is already in. The ball joints are in. I'm going to change out these tie rod ends also. That'll be a little bit later. That'll probably be the next thing. And then I can start assembling as I'll put the spring in, get my shock bolted in properly. And see, I've got the upper part of the lift kit in. I've got my adapter in for the rusted out isolator mount. Got the rubber isolator on. This is the new sway bar. I had it connected, but I have to disconnect that so I can move this axle up and down. And continuing, before I put my axle, put all this other, the hub, well, the axle in, actually the hub and knuckle, then the axle, I'm gonna clean all this out with a drill and a wire wheel. I'll clean all that up. And as far as I can tell, there's nothing much I can do with this tube. Many sources say don't put anything in a tube. So I've washed it out. I put some WD-40 in there, and then I swabbed it out with a rod and rag. So I guess that's about all I'm going to do to that. Anyway, when I make some progress, I'll update a little bit later my Jeep out. And this is my Jeep, quick update, still Wednesday morning. And you can see I've got the steering arms out of the way. It gives me a lot more room to work. And right now I'm trying to set up my bushing and ball joint removal tool to try to get that bushing out right there. Okay, well anyway, that's what I'm working on. I'm making a little progress as far as getting things out of the way, giving me more room to work. And if any progress, I will make another update. This is my Jeep out. And this is my Jeep update. It's Wednesday, still Wednesday, March 10th, almost 5 o'clock. Yes, I've been working on just one category, one issue, and I just now completed it. Took me about a half a day to get this upper control arm bushing out. Right here, that's the new one. I had to go back online, YouTube, and I tried to press this out with my ball joint press, but it did not work. So I followed some of the other YouTuber mechanics. They drilled the rubber out, and then I used an air hammer and whatever I could to beat this out. I tried, you know, I put a cut in it too with a saw. That helped a little bit. And anyway, I was able to get it out. And now I was able to press this in with my ball joint press. You know, it went in fairly easy. Had to put a little muscle in it, but it went right on in. I cleaned, you know, it was pretty jagged around here after I finished with this, beating on everything, but I you know, filed, and I used a small air tool, and I did some grinding, and I cleaned it up, made it look pretty nice. And it went back in pretty good. I greased it up, and the ball joint tool pressed it right in. So I was happy with that. But this a whole day job for me. Taking this thing out took me about I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, at least 4 hours to get this thing out. And probably 2.5 or so to get the new one in, you know, getting it. And that was most of that was cleaning the bracket up where the old one came out, because it got banged up pretty good. It had a lot of burrs in there. But anyway, I got it cleaned up, and when I pressed it in, it went right back in. So good to go there. And hopefully I learned something from this that'll make the other side go a little faster. We'll see when that comes up. It'll be a while yet, probably next month, because we got a trip to Texas coming up here. We'll be gone about anywhere from 8 to 12 days. So I'm trying to get this right passenger side, right front, finished up, and then I'll move on to the driver's side after I get back from our trip. Okay, that's the update. My Jeep for today. Paul Stevens out. One more thing before I go. This place here, about a half hour ago, looked like a tornado went through here. I had tools, drop cards, stuff everywhere. Like the trip broke my neck several times. Anyway, I got it all cleaned up, and I like to keep my area clean, but I get disorganized laying stuff around all over the place while I'm working. Anyway, my Jeep out.